Is Keir Starmer really in control of Britain's migration crisis? Or is his government saying one thing and doing another? Let's break down what's really happening, and the questions every citizen should be asking. Keir Starmer flew to the G7 summit, hoping to project strength and leadership on the world stage. He spoke boldly about cracking down on illegal immigration and dismantling the criminal gangs behind it. But here's the question. While he was shaking hands and making promises abroad, what was happening at home? Just hours later, spokesperson from Downing Street quietly admitted that the Channel situation is actually getting worse, not better. Why wasn't that part of Starmer's message at the summit? Why the contrast between his international rhetoric and domestic reality? Since Starmer took office in July of 2024, nearly 40,000 people have crossed the English Channel in small boats. 30,000 during his first 9 months, and over 6,000 already in 2025. So here's the question. Is the government really making progress? Or are we simply seeing more of the same? What explains the surge? Is it failed policy, weak enforcement, or something else entirely? In just 1 week alone, over 2,000 people made the dangerous journey. And on the very day this data was published, at least another 250 had already crossed. Why? Despite promises and plans, are the numbers rising? Meanwhile, Labour found itself in the spotlight after Treasury Minister Darren Jones claimed that the majority of small boat migrants were children, babies and women, a statement made during a BBC Question Time appearance. But was that accurate or misleading? Critics, including Nigel Farage, quickly called him out, posting clips of the exchange and declaring his claim to be false. And what do the official statistics say? According to the UK Home Office, 73% of small boat arrivals in 2024 were adult men. That's 26,999 out of 36,816. So why would a senior government minister make a statement that contradicts hard data? Was it a misunderstanding or an attempt to soften public perception? Jones later clarified that he was referring to one particular visit with Border Force, not the overall demographic. But should ministers be more careful with their language when discussing such a sensitive issue? The government maintains that people smuggling gangs are the real enemy. They've introduced a new border security command, promised increased cooperation with France, and passed new legislation. But are these actions enough? Or are they just another layer of political theatre? With illegal crossings continuing, critics argue the government's tough talk hasn't yet produced real results. So what now? And then there's the controversy in Kent. A new report from Reform UK's Doge unit revealed that taxpayers have been footing the bill for TV licences, cinema trips, and even trampoline sessions for asylum seekers in Kent. Is this a humane policy or an unacceptable use of public funds? Over £24,000 was reportedly spent, including money at JD Sports and PC World. Meanwhile, British citizens are being fined for not paying their own TV licence fees. So why are migrants receiving these benefits? Reform UK's Zia Yusuf called it a disgrace and accused the previous Tory-led council of financial mismanagement. But Liberal Democrat MP Mike Martin pushed back, claiming Kent has no dedicated asylum budget. Who's telling the truth? Further investigations showed that Kent's budget does include specific spending codes for asylum-related services, including categories like 32V, asylum residential, and 32P, rented asylum housing for ages 16 to 17. So the question becomes, is public money being spent transparently and wisely? And what about the bigger picture? Are local councils equipped to handle rising migrant numbers? Should taxpayers be better informed about how their money is used? Let's not forget that Kent County Council was flipped by Reform UK in the 2025 local elections, winning 57 out of 81 seats. Zia Yusuf has pledged full financial audits of all councils under Reform control. Is that the kind of accountability voters want? So many questions. So few clear answers. Is Starmer's government doing enough? Are we being told the full truth? Are migration policies working or simply spinning in circles? Let us know what you think in the comments. Are these policies fair? Is the public being misled? Should migration enforcement be stronger or more compassionate? Make sure to hit the like button if you found this breakdown informative. Subscribe for more deep dives into the issues that matter to Britain. Your voice matters. Let it be heard.